farmers, this is Priscilla Nyeria from Wonderful Heaven Fruit Orchard, and due to public demand, today I'm going to talk about the golden peaches. People are asking about peaches now and then, and I have no powers to ignore your requests. I am your African fruit farming queen. Let's talk about peaches now. Now, when you're planting your peaches, you need to have the holes, 2 feet depth hole and length and width. The same we plant to other fruits, that is the same hole you will use to your peaches. And again, peaches does well in any climatic condition and in any type of soil. There is this myth that is trending that the peaches will only do well in cold places. We are in semi-arid area and they are doing very well. And these peaches have got only 2 seasons per year. The first season will start on August and it will extend to December, and then we have another small season on February that goes up to April. It has got only 2 seasons per year. And again, when you are making the holes, you have to space your holes in 5 meters difference. You can see this plant is so big, so it needs 5 meters between the rows and 5 meters from one plant to the other. Majorly, the peaches will need manure, that is the animal manure. We don't use any inorganic fertilizer. If you're using any fertilizer, for us here we use animal manure, maybe goat manure or cow manure. That is what we use to do our farming. That is what we use as fertilizer, organic fertilizers. And again, peaches doesn't require a lot of sprays because we are doing it organically. In your 5 by 5 meters difference holes, you just need to mix some manure. The plants love some manure. When you are planting, you can use about 2 spade of manure in every hole. That is how we take care of the peaches. And again, when it is growing, it grows very fast, more than the apples. It grow 9 months plant, that is a peaches plant, is bigger and more bushy compared to a 9-month apple plant. That is where the difference comes in. And again, it is grafted. Our peaches are grafted. That is the reason as to why they are doing well in any climatic condition and in any soil type. They grow bigger, you can see. They are kind of bigger compared to the other local peaches. We will show you the local peaches, which is different from this. This peaches does very well in the market because you find that a kilo is going for about 2,000 Kenya shillings. That is about $20 US per kg. For those who are outside the country, they can tell us how much they are buying a kilo of peaches in their country, and it is rarely found. So that's why we tell people peaches is a very good plant to invest in. This is what we plant in our peaches. We plant seedlings. We don't have seeds, but we have seedlings of peaches. Again, the reason as to why this peaches is very expensive, well, grafting this plant is very risky because if it fails on the grafting, it fails the whole plant. That's why we sell it at a very expensive, and also because this plant also it doesn't grow very well. That is, the root stock will not grow easily as other plants root stock, and that is the same reason as to why we say they are rarely found. That particular root stock we use to graft these peaches, they are rarely found. So we transfer that cost to our seedling. So I have seen people asking, why is it so expensive? It is because it is rarely found, and again, it is not easy to graft. But the better part of it, when you graft and the plant heals, or the grafting is able to heal and grow, it grows very fast. So that is the better part of this plant. And also, as I have always said, anything below the grafted area, like these peaches that I have here, it's grafted at this area. So anything that is growing below, I have to remove. That is when I transplant or while still in the nursery, I have to remove. And also, if you want your branches to grow from maybe a certain height, you can also tip. Yeah, of course these plants have a lot of, it grows a lot of branches naturally, but maybe you want yours to have a particular design, so you can tip from that place so that it can have branches on top of that place. The one that I'm having here, I did not tip, I just allowed it to grow the way it was naturally. So that's why you are finding that it has most of the branches at the bottom. But some people, you will find that they want it to have most of the branches at the top. So what you only need to do is to tip and remove the branches that are below, so that you can have your branches at the top. So it depends on how you want your plant to be. You can always shape it to the way you want it to be. The plant requires about 20 liters of water every week. Now it also depends on your climatic condition. When it is raining, don't water any plant. Actually the rainwater is the best. So 20 liters of water. And because we use drip, I've seen people asking, how do you measure the 20 liters of water with the button drip? Button drip irrigation majorly depends on the pressure. That is the pressure that is serving or taking the water to that drip. If the pressure is so high, you can even water for 2 hours and the plant will be having enough water. So it depends on the pressure, and also you can just see whether the plant has really gotten that water or it has been watered the way it should be. If you are using button drip irrigation, you are the one to monitor. Sometimes I give my plants twice per week, depending on the quantity that I'm giving at each and every button drip. Talking about manure, when the plant is 2 months after you transplant, or now maybe you have a 1 year peach plant, a 2 months peach plant, you need to give it about 10 kgs of manure per plant. And every time you are manuring, make sure a day before you put your manure, you water your plant, and even after manuring your plant, you water it. And as I always say, always make sure that your manure is not touching the stem of your plant, to be on the safe side, because you might think that it is well cooked, but it end up having a lot of acid. So put about 10 kgs of manure. If you have a big plant, maybe 1 year, 2 years, you can put the 20 kgs on that plant and you mix well with that soil. It will help the plant to grow well and also to feed well. An acre will feed about 300 of these plants. Yeah, so if you have an acre you want to plant, it's about 300 of them. And again, each and every plant per season, it is able to give you up to 90 kgs. And we said a kg is about 200 Kenya shillings. So it means it can give you up to 180,000 Kenya shillings per season. And it has got only 2 seasons. Is it a deal? And people are worried so much about market. Markets, don't worry. We are here to connect you to the market. We always say seedling and fruits are ours. Now, let's talk about the health benefits of this peach. And I will start by biting. Yeah, you feed with even the skin. Everything is edible except the seeds. It has got some seeds inside. And these seeds, because they are out of something that is grafted, they don't produce. Yeah. The health benefits of this plant is that it has got anti-cancer properties. Yeah. This peach fruit has anti-cancer properties. So it can help those people who are fighting cancer to fight the cancer cells from multiplying. I didn't say they heal, but they help in fighting cancer. And also, for those of us who want to prevent your bodies from cancer cells, this one is actually the best, one of the best fruits to eat. And also to regulate your blood sugar. Yeah, it has a lot of fiber. Again, it is very good to your heart. Regulates your blood pressure when you eat these fruits. For those who have eaten, it is not that sugary. Yeah, but it is tasty. It has got a very good taste. Not so much sugar, but has a sugar taste, a very good taste that we can see. Also, it takes care of your skin. It makes sure that your skin is moisturized every time, yeah, because it detoxifies your body. I'm enjoying it. Like any other fruit, peaches will boost your immunity. You should be taking a peach or a fruit every day. That's why I encourage people to plant fruits around their compound, not flowers. Remember, a flower you cannot pluck a leaf and eat, but a fruit you will pluck a fruit and eat. Also, it is a source of a lot of nutrients, among them potassium. The same way plants require potassium while they are growing, even as human being requires potassium. And also aids in digestion. This is because it has got a lot of fiber, helps in digestion. We have people who have problem in digestion, or those who want to be having smooth digestion. A peach plant will help you. The environment is filled with a lot of things that are toxic things that are actually polluting our environment. This is a good thing of reducing that toxicity, or actually freshening up your body and blood, because the peach will come clean up your body, and sometimes it will help you take away that maybe somebody was smoking, take away that toxicity from your body, and you inhaled the smoke of which you are not intending to, so it will help you to clean up. And also sometimes you find people are burning plastics anyhowly. It will help you clean up your body in so many ways. Maybe you will urinate that toxicity. As they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And I will say, a peach a day keeps toxicity away. You know, I am your African fruit farming queen. We have those people who doubt that peaches can't do in Africa. Here we are in a semi-arid area in Laikipia County, Kenya, and they are doing very well. Thank you very much for watching my today's video. See you in my next video explaining about fruit farming. Bye bye.